Hi, welcome back to Craft Storytime at the Huntington Beach Public Library. My name is Miss Maribel, and this week, what do you think our theme is? Any guesses? What do you think? Well, if you guessed Mother's Day, you are right. Our theme for this week is Mother's Day. And then we'll be reading these stories, and then we'll be making a craft that you can give to your mom. Are you guys ready? All right. Our first book is called My Mom and Me, and it is written by Renata Galindo. When I first came to live with my new mom, I was nervous. This would be my home. I'd never had my own room before. I was worried that I didn't look like Mom, so I tried to fit in. But Mom said I didn't need fixing. She liked that we are different. Actually, I think I like it too. And who cares what anybody else thinks? Mom plays with me, and she takes care of me. She does all the things that moms do, even the things that make me mad. Sometimes I don't like Mom. Sometimes I feel really sad. But Mom promises that we'll be okay. She says if we just try a little harder. Tomorrow will be better. Ooh, they're gonna bake. Fun. And it is. Mom is learning how to be my mom, and I'm learning how to be Mom's kid, and we're learning how to be a family. The end. Yay! All right, my friends. Our second story is called The Mommy Book, and it is by Todd Parr. Some mommies drive minivans, and some mommies drive motorcycles. Some mommies wear jeans, and some mommies dress up. Some mommies make snow angels with you, and some mommies play in the rain with you. Whoops. All mommies like to hang out with you. Some mommies like to dance, and some mommies like to swim. Some mommies work at home, and some mommies work in big buildings. Some mommies teach you how to paint, and some mommies teach you how to play sports. All mommies like watching you sleep. Some mommies have short hair, and some mommies have big hair. Some mommies like to cook, and some mommies like to order pizza. I think I'm like half and half. I like to cook sometimes, and I like pizza other times for sure. Some mommies go fishing, and some mommies go shopping. Some mommies like to kiss, and some mommies like to hug. Some mommies fly kites, and some mommies fly planes. Some mommies sing you songs and some mommies read you stories. All mommies want you to be who you are. The end. Yeah! All right, my friends. Our last book is called Mommies Are Amazing, and it is by Meredith Costain. Mommies are magic. They kiss troubles away. Find gold in the sunlight and rainbows in bubbles. Mommies are joyful, the best of all friends. When playing together, the fun never ends. Mommies are fearless if you have a scare. They'll stay close beside you to show they care. Mommies are clever. They know when you're sad. They'll hug you and kiss you when you're feeling bad. Mommies are sporty. They climb and they leap. They run and tumble. They curl up in sleep. Mommies are tender. They'll give you a hug. Then tuck you in tightly so you're warm and snug. My mommy's so special, I tell her each day. Just how much I love her in every way. The end. All right, my friend. So, my friends, for this craft, we're going to make a tissue paper flower and we're going to make a Mother's Day card. Are you guys ready? All right, let's get started. All right, my friends, for this craft, what you will need is a Mother's Day card template, and I will put the link on the Google Drive or in the video of the Google Drive where you can find these templates and all the other templates from my other previous videos. So you'll need this template for the Mother's Day card, and this is the outside part of it. And then you'll need the template for this, which is the inside. I believe this one comes in a set of two. So you just cut that sheet in half, and this is the inside part of the card that you'll need and that we will be gluing right here when we make our card. Okay, so you'll need these two templates, color pencils, crayons, or markers. I'm going to use color pencils because they're easier to work with. For this activity, you'll need a pipe cleaner, preferably green if you can, and you'll need 9 sheets of tissue paper roughly cut out about the half size of a letter sheet paper. So roughly, it's a little slightly bigger, but it's about half the size of a regular letter paper that you'll need. I'm using 3 red, 3 like dark pink, and 3 light pink. And we'll need that for our flower that we're going to be making. If you don't have tissue paper, that's all right. You can skip the flower and just do the card instead, and maybe cut a natural flower that maybe you have in your garden that you can give to mom instead of a fake tissue paper flower. It's all right. So if you can make the tissue paper, great, the tissue paper flower, or if not, just a natural maybe flower from the garden would be best. All right, my friends. So first we're going to color our card, and then we'll move on to our inside of the card. So let's work on this first, and let's color this first. And sorry guys, you'll be needing a glue stick too, so make sure you grab that when you get a chance. right, guys. So remember, this doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you try your best and it comes from the heart, that's all that matters. So I finished up here. I'm going to finish up my pot and my label, and then we'll move on to the card, the inside of the card. So let's finish coloring this up. And remember, mine's just an example. Your flowers don't have to be red. They could be pink. They could be rainbow. They could be whatever color you want. I'm doing red because my mom's favorite color is red. So I'm doing red flowers, but you can do whatever color you want. Okay, let's finish coloring this up. All right, so I have the outside part of my card colored. I'm going to fold that in half. And you know what? I just realized we're going to need a glue stick as well. So, because we need to glue this in here. So we need a glue stick. But before we glue it in, we have to make sure we finish this part first. Otherwise, if you try writing on it with the glue already on the bottom, it's probably going to tear. So let's go ahead and write in it first. All right, so here's our glue stick, and we're gonna get I'm gonna get a pen, and I'm gonna you're gonna fill out the information. It says my mom is blank years old. So you're gonna write how old you think your mom is. And write her age right here. I think my mom is, I think she's going to be 57, but I think she's 56 right now. I'm going to put 56. Her favorite flower, so you're going to put her favorite flower is blank. My mom's favorite flower is rose. So I'm going to put a rose. My mom always says blank. So you're going to put something your mom always says. My mom always says, let's see, what's something my mom always says? I'm just going to say, how are you doing? How are you doing? Because I'm not little anymore. I'm big, but my mom always calls to say and ask how I'm doing. So that's something she always says right now. I know her favorite color is red. So I'm going to put red. And then it says, my mom makes the best blank. So you have to put what you think your mom makes the best. I think my mom makes the best tacos. So I'm going to put tacos. And then it says, she is so good at blank. I'm going to put, she is so good at cooking. Because my mom is a great cook. All her food is so delicious. The next one says, my best memory of my mom is blank. So my best memory of my mom is me and her playing a game together at the doctor's while I waited for her. So I'm going to put my best memory of my mom is playing a game with her. And even now, we still play games together. So that's what I'll put right there. You guys can fill in the blank with your guys' responses on your mom, what you think your mom likes or does in these little sections. So next, we're going to color, and we're going to draw the hair that your mom has. So you're going to decorate this mom like your mom is. So if your mom has black hair, you're going to put black hair. If your mom has brown hair, brown hair. If she has short hair, long hair, you're going to make this one be like your mom. Okay? And then we're going to color up here and over here. So let's do that right now. And guys, if you ever feel like I'm rushing or I'm moving too fast or I'm coloring too fast, feel free to hit the pause button so you can catch up with your coloring or whatever step we're working on. And then when you're ready to move on to the next step, just hit play again. The only reason why I speed through the coloring parts of it or the cutting parts is because I figure you probably don't want to watch me cutting or coloring for like 15 to 20 minutes straight. That's not very interesting. So I tend to speed really fast and move through that fast. But if you think that I'm moving too fast, just hit pause and then hit play when you're ready again to move on to the next step. Okie dokie. All right, guys, let's finish coloring this up and then we can move on to the next step. All right, guys, so now that I have my picture colored, I'm going to put some glue on the back of this and I'm going to glue it into my card. Make sure you have enough glue on there so that it doesn't come out. Okay, so once I have enough glue on that, I'm going to paste it on the inside of the card, and make sure you paste it in the right way. You don't want it upside down, so you got to make sure that your card is facing the right direction so that your paper is in the right direction as well. So then you'll paste that in there. If you want, you can draw a nice little picture over here too, or you can write a little message like, "Oh, dear mom, I love you," or a personal message on this side. I'm going to leave mine blank, but you can write a personal message here for your mom. And then this will be the back of your card. This is the front, the inside, and then the back. Okay? So with this, we're going to move on to our flower. And what we're going to need for our flower is the tissue paper. These 9 tissue papers. We have 3 of each color. What we're going to do is try and center all the pieces of paper so they're kind of all facing the same, all in the center. And what we're going to do is we are going to start folding them like a fan. So we're going to go forward. And we're going to go backward, forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, and backward. Okay, it's going to look like a little accordion. Then we're going to grab our pipe cleaner. We're going to wrap it around our flower, and then we're going to twist so it doesn't move. Try and center it as much as possible in the center of the tissue paper. And then we're going to twist it off, secure it in place. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to cut the excess off edges. You see how they all seem to kind of be over here in a unified direction, and same here, they all kind of seem to be here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the edges. If you want like I think it's a dahlia that has a pointed petals, you want to cut a triangle tip. If you want more of a like a carnation, like a rounded tip, you're going to cut around like this. So I want more of a rounded tip for my flower, so I'm going to cut my flower rounded. I'm going to round it off. So I'm going to grab my scissors, and right where all the paper seems to meet all together the same color, I'm going to cut a rounded tip for my flower. Hold on, because it's kind of thick, so you might need a grown-up to help you. So you might want to ask dad or another grown-up if so that it's a surprise for mom. Maybe another grown-up that can help you cut this. I'm going to take the other side where they all meet and do the same thing and cut a rounded tip. Whoa, okay, that was a bit of a mission. You might need some help. Okay, so once you got your rounded tip flower, it'll look like this. And what we're going to start to do is start pulling the layers up. So we're going to fan it out, and then we're going to start pulling layers up. So we're going to pull the first layer up of our flower, straight up. We're going to grab the next layer, pull it straight up, and we're going to grab the next layer and pull it up. And we're going to do this and continue to do this for every layer of our flower. We're going to pull it up. So let's do that. Careful that you don't tear. If you do, that's okay. You probably won't be able to tell. But we want to keep pulling. And then keep pulling until we have all our layers on this side up. All right, like so. And then we're going to go over to our other side and do exactly the same thing. So we're going to go onto this side and fan it out. We're going to start with the first layer, and we're going to start pulling up. If it tears, it's okay. You won't notice it. I think I tore mine a little bit. So we'll pull this up, and then we'll grab the next layer, fan it out, start pulling up, separating it. Oops, I tore it a little bit, but that's okay. You can't tell. And we're going to keep doing this. Okay, and then we'll do the next one. Gently pull it up. Then we'll do the next one. Alright. And then our next ones, which are pink. And last. Alrighty, so we're going to kind of fluff our little flower out, and this is what it will look like. The sides of it will look like this, and this is what it looks like on the top. So what we can do is, maybe I've had kids in the past tie this back up and make it like a bracelet. But I'm going to leave it as a flower, and what you can do is you can put the flower in between the card like this, and then that way when your mom sees it, she will open it and see the flower inside with your card written in it. And you can use any color tissue paper you like. If you don't have tissue paper, or, you know, the things you need to make this flower, like I said, you could just go cut a flower in your garden and put that in here instead. All right, and this is our card. This is the front, inside, back side, and our flower. All right, guys, I hope you and your mommies have a great Mother's Day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this craft, and I hope you guys tune in next time. Take care. Bye.